Never thought you'd see this in a Pompey store, but...
Plymouth's full of them, especially the Barbican and the Sutton Harbour.
Fly up, Pompey. Pompey, fly up.
Come on! Come on! In! Yeah! Come on! Come on! Finn! Finn! Yeah! Oh my God, come on! There's only one port in England, remember, Pompey? Oh no, that was the worst time I said that. That was the worst time I said that. That is the ultimate jinx. Ryan! Ryan, finish it off! Come on! Come on! Come on! Come on! Yes! 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 Gets in! Gets in! Gets in! Yes!
We are the pride of all Europe, the cop of the south. We ate the Portsmouth, the Exeter's all mouth.
Same old Plymouth railway station, another away day. Platform, train tracks. Here's the destination. Right, let's go. The Kassam, another away day. So yeah, as you can see from that train station opening, this is where we are, a very well-known university city. And that sign just says it all, doesn't it? It's very pretty evening, not gonna lie, here in central England. So yeah, welcome everybody. Welcome to Oxford. Yes, how's it going, guys? It's Cornish Janner, it's Jackie Boy. We're here for another episode on the channel, and we are here for my 9th away day of this season. We had Charlton, Portsmouth, Wycombe, Lincoln, Cheltenham, Bolton, Ipswich, Sheffield Wednesday. Now we're at Oxford. Oxford is my 9th away day this season. I'm really excited for this, especially after we destroyed Portsmouth 3-1 in the so-called Dockyard Derby at Home Park. And that was a massive win as well, massive win, especially after we lost to Sheffield Wednesday last time out before that. But now we've got a side who I honestly thought who would be up there with us this season, because Oxford also missed out in the playoffs, like we did, in a very similar fashion to what we did. And they had a very good season last season as well. It just didn't work out for Oxford at the end, and same with us, of course, as well. But this is going to be a hard game, no matter what. I know I've backed Argyle to win 3-1, and this was the place where we had our best away day of last season, in my opinion, the Kassam. We were superb in that 3-1 win last season at the Kassam. I think we're going to do it again, but it's not going to be easy. I mean, Oxford beat Ipswich at home last month, so even if the weather was terrible, that just shows it's not going to be easy. And we are the second team of the top 5 to go to the Kassam for this season. Sheffield Wednesday still need to go there, Derby still need to go there, Bolton still need to go there. Ipswich have already been there and lost 2-1, and that was in terrible conditions as well. So now it's our turn to head to the Kassam tonight in what is another League One clash between two teams that missed out on the playoffs last season. And if you remember rightly, back at September in Home Park, we narrowly beat Oxford 1-0. We were the better team all game, but only thing being is that Oxford tried to hold on for most of the game, and by 60 minutes it was still 0-0. It's still 0-0, and I honestly thought we were going to drop points that night, and Ipswich and Portsmouth were going to pull away from us in the table. But this was only like round 8 of the season, start of the season, round 8, round 9, around there. But we did win at the end, thanks to our once beloved Morgan Whittaker. Of course, he's back at Swansea now, which is also obviously gutting. But yeah, we managed to grind out the 3 points against Oxford at Home Park in September. And to be fair, we did the same in April last season, because I thought Oxford played very well at Home Park last season in April. That was a huge result for us as well, because it pretty much knocked Oxford out of the playoffs, and it pretty much put us back in it, battling with getting in the playoffs with Sheffield Wednesday, Sunderland and Wycombe, which unfortunately we missed out. So tonight though is different, because we are top of the league. We're top of the league. Sheffield Wednesday are just behind us in second place. It's going to be interesting, very interesting. Right, I want to go through the fixtures now. I would, but because it's now approaching 6 o'clock and the game is pretty much in just under 2 hours, and that I'm still in the city centre and not at the ground at all yet, because the ground's on the complete outskirts of Oxford, and it's right on a car park as well. I've been to the CASAM before. I went, if you haven't seen it yet, I went to the CASAM for a documentary I made about former MotoGP commentator Nick Harris, who is also a big Oxford fan. He loves his hometown football club to bits. And yeah, please check it out when you have the chance to do so. And that's also, I'm really excited for this away day. It's going to be very interesting. So yeah, I will see you at the ground, and then for the time being, enjoy some panorama shots, and I'll go through the fixtures when we get there. So yeah, up the Janners, up the Greens, up the Argyle, up the Pilgrims, up the Plymouth. Come on, you boys in green. Right, we've made it. We've made it to the CASAM. Away day number 9 of the season, as Plymouth Argyle take on Oxford United. That's our away end right there. Alright guys, as you see, I have made it. We're at the CASAM. How treacherous this away trip has been so far. Literally, because you get to Oxford railway station and then it's so difficult to get to the stadium because it's right on the outskirts and it's in a massive car park. So I had to e-scooter all the way here, which was lovely to be fair. The hard bit is the train tonight, so that's going to be fun, but we'll work that out. Anyway, for the time being, we've got Mickey, Oxford fan.
Hello.
How are you feeling coming into this game?
I mean, nothing, because I know we're going to lose 4-0.
He's predicted it already. He has predicted it already. That's mental, that's mental. You really not confident coming into this?
Because like we lose 4 games in a row. We lose to Burton. We lose to Barnsley. Embarrassing. I mean, if you lose to Barnsley, then I mean that's fine. But I mean losing to Burton. But anyway, Shrewsbury, we were the better team. Couldn't finish. We drew against MK Dons, which I mean I took because we were we lost 4 in a row.
Yeah.
But it's MK Dons. You should be beating MK Dons easy.
I said the opposite earlier. Well, not exactly the opposite, obviously, but I said they still got to face Derby, they still got to face Sheffield Wednesday, they still got to face Bolton. And then I was like, they've already played Ipswich here and beat them 2-1. What are they going to do to us? We are the second of the top 5 to visit the Kassam this season, and we're already in February.
Is Argyle in good form?
I mean, we've just smashed Pompey, so I would have thought so.
Right,
we know who your second team is, so yeah, you're probably very happy with that as well.
I mean, yeah, I'm really delighted that I'm obviously Southampton.
Southampton as well,
yeah.
And that's where I'm headed to tonight. So I'm literally travelling across your derby tonight, basically, because I'm staying in Southampton after this, guys.
But
so
anyway, I mean, back to the prediction. I don't know. It's with our recent results. I mean, I get we beat Ipswich, but because it was really foggy, we used that to our advantage. And since then, we just went on a massive downhill slide.
I had you to get a point against your M40 rivals, the Chairboys.
Yeah.
And then Wycombe won 2-0.
Yeah. I mean, thing is, we conceded 2 goals and then we made nothing, absolutely nothing. And now we're going up against the second top team in the league.
Well, top actually, but yeah. Table doesn't lie.
And we're going to get thrashed. I just know it.
If that comment from me jinxes massively, I'm going to actually probably throw a tantrum at the end of this episode, but we'll see.
It won't. We'll lose.
You really think we're going to
win? Even if we don't get thrashed,
win?
we're going to lose anyway, and it's going to be an embarrassing lose.
The thing that confidences me for this game is that last season I thought the Kassam was our best away performance of the season by far. We won here 3-1, and we were superb from start to finish.
Back then.
But at home park though, I thought you were the better team. Even if we won 1-0, I thought we were very lucky. We just put our chances away.
It could have been 1-1, but Carl Joseph missed an absolute flipping sitter.
Yeah, and then we got to the game at home park in September. 60 minutes in, it was still 0-0, and I was there thinking, we're going to drop points tonight. Ipswich and Pompey are going to pull away from us. But thanks to our once beloved Morgan Whittaker, we won 1-0.
Yeah.
But it was a tight game, but it was a hard-fought win. Mm-hmm. But I did think tactically we dominated that game though as well.
Yeah.
No, nothing against Oxford, of course, but definitely not enjoying the season then so far. I can imagine saying we both missed out on playoffs last season cruelly. And this is where I feel for you guys, because obviously we've stayed doing amazingly. Wycombe's still not too bad, but for you guys, it's been a drop off. Not like MK, who have really dropped off, but it's still been a bit of a drop off for Oxford.
Even then, with the run we've been on, just losing 4 in a row against some sides we should be beating. Like Shrewsbury, we were the better side.
Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, Shrewsbury, you said you're better. Side,
And then we can't finish, so we lost that. Burton, you should win against Burton. I'm sorry, but you should win against them.
Yeah, I can say that.
And I'm sorry, but I know
this is the Oxford version of Liam. This is so. If this is top of the table, Mickey would be like, "Oh, easy win."
I mean, even then, I'd still probably be a bit pessimistic, but I wouldn't be as pessimistic as I would be now. If we were top of the table, we'd be like, oh, we'll probably lose 1-0, 2-0, whatever, maybe 2-1, maybe we'll get a draw. But I know it's going to be a thrashing. Even if it's not a thrashing, I know we'll lose and it'll be an embarrassing performance. And I mean, even if we are the better team, we can't finish for shit. So yeah, we've thrown.
So your score prediction's definitely 4-0 Argyle.
Yeah.
Who's going to score for Argyle?
I actually don't know a lot of Argyle's players.
If there's one player from Oxford you had to choose that you think could score for Oxford tonight, who would it be?
I don't really know.
Brannigan?
Mate, I don't.
He is starting, to be fair.
Okay, I'm going to take a bit of a. The thing is, Tyler Smith, our loan signing, who's not really done anything for us in the past 2 matches.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to say screw it, and I'm going to predict. If we do score today, he's going to be the one who scores.
Yeah, fair enough. Is there anyone, though, for Oxford in general that we should really look out for tonight coming into this game?
Not really, because they're all a bit
And
crap.
anyone for us that you are nervous about tonight?
I mean, again, I don't really know a lot of.
Or is it going to be like what Fournilwrittenalloverit said in the Portsmouth game in September? He said the whole team. Not about us, though. He said we need to look out for their whole team. But now look where Pompey are. So,
I mean, yeah, probably the whole team. But I mean, in terms of Oxford, I'd say our best performers this season are.
Well, you beat Port Vale 4-0. You beat Bolton away. To be fair,
Yeah.
that's a cracking result.
I mean, yeah, but Bolton were crap then. But I mean, maybe I think Brown has been one of our Kieran Brown. He's been one of our best performers this year. Who else? Maybe Cameron Brannigan. I mean, he's not really had that good of a season.
I mean, I've already voted him so far as Oxford's best player this season so far. But
I mean,
everyone, I guess, has opinions at the end of the day. But yeah.
Marcus McGuane.
McGuane. Very true.
Tyler Goodrum. I mean, I haven't checked the lineup yet.
All I know is that Eastwood's in goal for Oxford.
Eastwood.
And Brannigan's playing.
Yeah, I mean, Easty. I mean, just shoot outside the box, easy.
Fair
Easy
enough.
goal. Easy goal.
Where do you think Oxford are going to finish come end of the season as it stands?
Okay, all right. This will age well, so everyone's going to click this on Twitter. I think Callum on Discord, he said he thinks that the board are going to keep Robbo to the end of the season.
Yeah.
And then get a replacement. So I'm going to say if Robbo does stay to the end of the season, we will just escape promotion. Not a promotion. I'd love that.
You would love that,
But
yes.
we'd just escape relegation on probably the last day.
Fair enough. And as it stands, start of the season, before the season began, where did you have Oxford to finish come end of the season?
Playoffs. And
Fair
I
enough.
saw a lot of our signers, like Josh Murphy. I was excited big for because I saw the experience he had. And I was like, oh my god, that's a brilliant signing. And I thought, oh my god, we could probably get top 2 here, maybe even.
Top 2, fair play, fair play. I'm not saying that I was writing that off at the start of the season, but that would have been a brilliant result though for you guys.
Well, I mean, yeah, on Josh Murphy though, he's been shit all season, so
fair enough.
He's finished. He's finished. I'm sorry, but he's finished.
Before we finish this interview, I don't know if you know what's coming next. A bit similar to what a certain Alex Griffin does. What's your favourite Oxford chant?
Swindon town is falling down, falling down, falling down. Swindon town is falling down. Swindon.
Burn.
Nah. Cheers for coming on, Mickey.
Thank you very much.
So there we are, yeah, we've made it to Oxford. We have made it to Oxford. We're going to enter the grounds and yeah, we'll just do all the rest of my intro from there. It's been such a rushed away day so far. We made it. Okay, it's the 9th away day of the season. You can hear the atmosphere already from up there. So just shows already who's out singing who already. Exactly that. Just looking at all the flags that each team has put so far on these. Like there's Ipswich's. I mean, look at, there's Portsmouth's, Wycombe's, Burton's. That's my favourite one so far. Look at Charlton's. That's absolute class. Sex, booze and always lose. Charlton on tour. I rate that so much. Barnsley one over there, but no, that Charlton one. That's so funny. Fair play. Right, while I'm waiting for my food, I'm just going to make my the rest of my intro here while I'm waiting for to order food before the game. Anyway, of course, as you now know, I am in the CAMARA Stadium in what is another League One away day. My 9th away day of the season as Plymouth Argyle take on Oxford United. Oxford versus Plymouth tonight in League One on a Tuesday night as well. And I think we're going to win. But it's not going to be easy. Remember, this is a team that missed out on the playoffs just like we did last season. So you never know what could we bring. But I guess we'll see. In the meantime, I'm going to tell you what the other fixtures are for tonight. Shrewsbury are away to a club I cannot mention round here, so let's just move on with that. And but yeah, they are away to the irrelevant lots. Shrewsbury are. Who does Pompey have tonight? Burton at home. That's it. And I've already made a bold prediction on the fan channel, The Argyle Way. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe now. And I'm making this bold prediction now, even if we're just in February and not quite at May yet. I'm making this prediction now. If Pompey cannot beat Burton tonight at home, I reckon that is Pompey's playoff chances completely over. That's my honest opinion. And I don't think John Mousinho is going to work the magic that he would have wanted. Ipswich are away to Bristol Rovers. That's a very hard game for Ipswich, but Rovers are in dreadful form at the moment, so you never know what that could bring, to be honest. But yeah, the Tractor Boys are away at the Mem. Right, we're in the freestand stadium, the Kassam, and there's the car park. Anyway, come on Argyle, let's beat Oxford tonight. Let's get to my seat. Freedom! Anyway, back to my predictions. Okay, right. The fixtures tonight is Oxford versus Plymouth. Shrewsbury are away to those irrelevant lots, so move on from that. Portsmouth are at home against Burton. Ipswich are away at Bristol Rovers. Derby are at home against Lincoln. Bolton are against MK Dons at home. Wickham away to Accrington Stanley. Wednesday host Morecambe. I bloody hope Morecambe gets something out of that. That'd be amazing news for us. Cambridge host Cheltenham in a relegation battle. Port Vale host Barnsley. Forest Green Charlton, and that leaves us with Peterborough away to Fleetwood. So this is what I think the scores are going to be. And listen to that amazing crowd already. In fact, let's get a panorama shot. So yeah, freestand stadium, the Kassam. It does feel unique though to a certain extent. Our amazing support right there, on a Tuesday night as well, in central England. Right, I think Ipswich are going to beat Bristol Rovers 2-1. This is my score predictions. I think Colin's going to score though for Rovers. Sheffield Wednesday host Morecambe, but I hate to say it, I think Wednesday's going to win 4-0, no problem. Windass to score. Cambridge Cheltenham, I've gone a 2-all draw in a relegation battle between those two. Harvey Nibbs to score from Cambridge. We were linked with Harvey Nibbs in the January transfer window. Then Fleetwood Peterborough, I've gone 2-0 Fleetwood and Rooney to score for the Cods. Fleetwood is who we've got next, by the way, at home this weekend coming. Bogey side as well, Fleetwood. Port Vale host Barnsley. I've gone 3-2 Barnsley. Away win. Liam Kitchen to score for the Tykes. And I think Wickham's going to destroy Accrington Stanley, no problem. And the scorer for that, I think, is going to be Wing for the Chairboys. Love to see Lincoln get a result, but I think Derby's going to beat them, no problem, at Pride Park. 3-1 Derby. Collins to score for the Rams. Now, I know Charlton have a terrible record against Forest Green. Coincidentally, fun enough, that's mental, but I think they're going to win 2-1. I do think they're going to win 2-1. Taylor to score for Charlton. Bolton MK Dons, I think Bolton's going to win no problem, 3-0, and Shortire to score for the Trotters. To beat Burton 2-1, I reckon, but and with Marlon Pack to score. But like I said already, if Pompey don't win or draw against, if Pompey don't win against Burton at Fratton Park tonight, I think that is genuinely 110% their playoff chance is over. I mean, I could be jinxed badly, but that's what I think. And then, right, 2 more games. Shrewsbury are away to Exeter. The annoying lot, the irrelevant lot. But Shrewsbury are bang on form at the moment. They're the most informed team in the league right now. And I think they're going to win 2-1. I genuinely think they'll beat them. I genuinely think they'll beat the annoying lot 2-1. And Sadie to score for the Shrews. And that leaves us away to Oxford tonight. And I think it's going to be the exact same scoreline as last season. Oxford are on dreadful form at the moment. I hope it doesn't change tonight. Oxford are on dreadful form at the moment, and I think it's going to be the same scoreline as last season. Winning 3-1, Cosgrove to score for us. We won here 3-1 last season in what I thought was our best away performance last season, Oxford away, when this was a club that was battling for the playoffs with us as well. But I think we're going to win 3-1 tonight. They're on dreadful form, Oxford. They have not had a great season at all. Listen to that amazing Ballymumba chant. But I hope we can do what Ipswich couldn't do back in January in the fog here at the CAMARA Stadium. I have full faith in the team at the end, even if Michael Cooper is injured, even if Dan Scarr is injured. Come on, you Green. Having said that, apart from the goalkeeper, it's in number order. Burton, Gillespie, Wilson, Butcher, Hardy, Cosgrove, Azaz, Longwick, Mattetti, and Saxon Early starting tonight. And here we go, the lads are out. Big game. Well, we need to win. We are top league, say we are top league. We are top league, say we are top league. Here we go then. It's Oxford away on Valentine's Day. That's their flag. That's some more of their fans and some more over there. And look at us. Argyle! Let's just pronounce his name wrong. Green Army! Green Army! Here we go. Kick off at the CAMARA. La 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 la. Shuey's at the wheel, Shuey's at the wheel. Went so out. Oh, that's poor from Gillespie. Come on, take him on. Oh, Jesus, no. Well done, Burton. Now clear it. God, I've got energy so far tonight. In 3 minutes already, Oxford's best chance of the game so far. The ball! They've got the pass. Looks so funny. Literally, no, it got cleared out into the car park. Probably hit a car, I don't know. I think that's the funnest bit about Oxford away, is that you just know if it goes out, it's going to go into a car and then someone will just take a ball or whatever. And that's exactly what we just chanted or whatever. That's exactly what we just chanted. Oh my God, no, he's found him. Come on. Easy as you like, what a finish. Come on. That's what we want to see. Nearly 19 minutes in, we've broken the deadlock. 1-0 to the massive team. 1-0 to the Greens. Absolutely class. We're top of the league! We're Plymouth Argyle! We're top of the league! Score, not when we've scored. Get in, Cal! Gee up! Oxford looks so dangerous then. Our defence needs to sort it out. Like 1-0 up, happy days, brilliant news, but like we can't just switch off immediately. Oh my God, come on, please. Hardy! Please me too. Oh no, Oxford have defended that well. We've got a corner, but Oxford have defended that well. No.
There you go.
Come on, two, please, Finn. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, no. Come on, guys. Flanagan was awful.
we go. Argyle are massive. Everywhere we go. Everywhere we go.
Another corner.
Going through! Come on! You would have fucking been stood there!
Oh my god, don't let them look dangerous. That was class from Butcher. That's exactly why he's central midfielder. Come on, Finn! Find Ryan! Oh, he's beating him to it.
Oh my god, how was that not two? How was that not two? Mental.
Yeah! Yeah! Get in! Yeah.
We need to get rid of it. No, no, no. Oh, thank God. Thank goodness for that.
Tato.
Nigel's lost it.
Cover him.
Oh, they're getting a free kick. They're getting a free kick. That's the loudest I've heard Oxford all day. The back three have honestly had a night to forget so far this game. All three of them, Gillespie, Longwick, Wilson. And now Oxford's got a free kick. Saxon early and Butcher on the other hand look absolutely superb tonight so far. But it's 2 minutes before half time. We've got to defend because Oxford have got a set piece. Well, Oxford have got a free kick. I'm going to be honest, I'm not surprised. That just shows how poor our defence has been tonight so far. Our back three. I'm fuming. This is going to be a hard night at the moment. Brannigan has levelled it for Oxford. For God's sake, man. I'm fuming about that. Just shows how poor our defence has been tonight so far. Our back three. They need to switch up. Gillespie, terrible. Longwick, terrible. Wilson, poor. All three of them. Poor Burton. Our best players tonight so far, easily Saxon and Butcher. Cannot believe we've just conceded. Oxford are level. It was coming as well. Just shows how poor our back three have been. And with the way Oxford have attacked this game, the way we've attacked this game, they kind of deserve it, to be honest. Our back three need to wake up. Need to wake up for the second half. Now that's Matete that's lost the ball. He hasn't had the prettiest of games either so far. Come on! Come on, Finn, please. Oh my God, he's been surrounded. Come on, Sam! Something this second half needs to change. Look at that. Not good enough. We're away, so it's Harden and home. We're away from home, which I'll accept, but when we got Sheffield Wednesday breathing down our necks, and then also Ipswich, Derby, Bolton, need to switch on. The announcer just rubbed it in then, going Plymouth Argyle won. God damn it. Mixed results so far. Bad news. Sheffield Wednesday are winning 2-0. Bolton are winning 3-0. God, and he tripped over. Derby are losing. Excellent news. Ipswich are drawing 0-0 away at Bristol Rovers. So, even Stevens. But like I said, we need to switch on this second half. All right, guys. Half time. Oxford 1. Plymouth Argyle 1. I don't know what to feel about that first half. It was going so well until Oxford equalised. I mean, you've already heard what I said just before half time. So that's all I'm going to say. My point is I think the back three needs so much work to do for that second half. But either way, I'm joined by Sam and Will, two Argyle fans. Sam was on my Portsmouth video, if you remember. Guys, how do you feel after that so far?
Not the greatest. Longwhite's been...
They've all been poor. Longwick, Longwick, Wilson, Gillespie, they've all been dreadful, in my opinion, so far this game. Is there really anyone you thought that stood out tonight so far?
Only Butcher. That's been my
same as me. Guys, I'm joined by another Argyle fan. We got John, and a bit of a taste, well, not taste when I say that, I mean a bit of a difference into this. We've had a disagreement. Well, I think the back three's been poor altogether this game so far. We have a different opinion.
I think the back three have been really good. I think the back three have held up. Stupid mistake by Nigel. Nigel shouldn't have made a mistake. We shouldn't have conceded their goal. But the back three have looked solid. I think they've done really well. I think Nigel's done some really good work off the ball, linking up with Mumba and putting pressure on them going forward. I think Gillespie's been solid. I couldn't agree that we've been weak in the back three. Butcher's a standout player.
I think he's been our best player.
He's been best player.
I do agree.
Azaz is pulling the strings in midfield, and I think we're going to win second half.
Fair play. You know what? I know. I'm trying to say it as it is, but I do love the optimism, which is the main thing at the end of the day.
You're in a position where you've followed Argyle as long as I have. You know there's a lot of out there, and I've seen a lot worse than this. I've seen a lot back forward worse than this.
I don't disagree with you.
The issue is we're drawing 1-1. We're second in the league as the league stands at the moment. And I think there's need for more optimism rather than less negativity.
To be fair, and this is what I was saying just earlier, the plus side is Ipswich are drawing, Derby are losing, they're behind us in the table. The only ones winning are Wednesday and Bolton.
We don't care about them, we just win our own games and we'll get promoted.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Don't worry about anybody else. Keep it green.
Anyone that's stood out for you tonight then, other than
Butcher and Azaz.
Azaz
has been brilliant. Whenever he's got the ball, he's looked threatening. Really good.
Okay, I'm just going to tell you some of the other half-time scores. So yeah, obviously we're drawing 1-1. Bolton are tormenting MK Dons at the moment, 3-0. They really mean business. Derby are losing, which is good news for us. Second half's coming, but yeah, Derby are losing at home to Lincoln at the moment, which is good news for us. There's still a second half to go, of course. Ipswich are drawing 0-0 away at Bristol Rovers, and Sheffield Wednesday are 2-0 up against Morecambe, which is bad news. So as it stands, Wednesday go back to the top of the league.
So it's going to be interesting. Before I say the rest of the halftime scores, guys, and as the second half's kicked off anyway, guess who's joined the channel? Mr. Plymouth Argyle himself, Pie Face.
G'day.
Well, one of Mr. Plymouth Argyle anyway. Boy. How are you feeling after that first half, mate?
Pissed off.
So am I.
Yeah.
I'm exactly the same.
We should be about 3-4 clear, mate.
Is there anyone that stood out for you so far tonight?
Butcher, man of the match.
Yeah,
Personally,
same with me, same with me. Yeah, fair enough, mate.
Cosgrove's doing good as well.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. At the moment, where do you think we'll finish come end of the season?
Oh, mate. I wouldn't want to predict at this stage.
Fair enough. Fair enough. No, I'm the same. But no, other updates. Second half has started, but yeah, Wycombe are 1-0 up against Accrington Stanley. Charlton 1-0 up against Forest Green. Barnsley are 2-1 up against Port Vale. Oh my God. Oxford another corner then. But yeah, everywhere else is 0-0. Come on, Saxon. Oh, that's gone straight to Brannigan, but Matete's won it back. Come on, Ryan. Come on, Zaz. Why did he leave a flick there? Cosgrove. Oh. What the hell?
That fucking didn't go. Never went. Take it a second.
Yeah, it's just Gabriel. This has not been a bright second half so far. But what the hell are they angry about? Oh my God! What was that? This is going to kick off at this stage. This is going to kick off at this stage.
No foul in that.
Well, that sums it up. Two, please. Oh my God. Probably the best I've seen from us so far this second half. For crying out loud. It's gone our way anyway. Take him on. Free kick. I mean, that's surely a yellow.
Come on. Come on, Argyle.
Well, it was the only decision, wasn't it? Right, come on, Macaulay. Come on! Oh, again! Yeah! Oh my God, gets in! High face is lovely! Come on! Come on! Come on! Gets in! Gets in! Absolutely beautiful! Come on! Great! Frickin' get in!
just going to hold on or score a third. Right away. How do we get there? I don't know. How do we get there? I don't care. All I know is Argyle's on the way. Right away. To the championship. Right away. The Plymouth Argyle. Come on, Callum, take him on. Take him on. Oh. There's headers everywhere until that clearance. Come on, Cal, have a shot. Oh! That was promising. Argyle! Oxford's corner. Yeah. Get in, Cal, get in. It's a corner from Butcher. Come on. I mean, I predicted 3-1 anyway during this game. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go the minute that whistle blows. Because usually I stay longer and I applaud the team and the manager, love the team, love the manager, but I've got to get this train. It's the last one. I've got to sprint across Oxford to get it. So yeah, the minute that whistle goes, I'm going to have to leg it. But hopefully we stick with the 3 points. Come on! Everywhere we go! Come on, Cal. He's won it! He's won it off Flanagan. Come on, Callum. Come on, Callum. Ryan, finish it off. Yes! Come on. Come on. Wrap it all up. Come on. That is corporate success. Boys! The boys! That's it. I want to stay more, but I got to go. I got a train to catch. Oh, get in. What a win. I want to stay longer and applaud the team like normal, but I have got to get this train. Wrong way, idiots. Oh, frick's sake. What a win. What a win. No, I got to go. Beat the traffic. Beat the traffic. Get in! What a result! Look at our amazing fans. Normally I stay right at the end, but I've got to get this train at 10:15. I've now got an e-scooter all the way across the city. Thank you. Argyle! Argyle! Oh! 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 Argyle! Well, thanks for that, Oxford. What an amazing win at the end. It's foggy as heck here as well, it turns out, but Ipswich lost, we won. So what does that tell you? Okay, guys, so of course it ended full time. Oxford 1, Plymouth 3. Oh, what an away win that ended up turning out to be. couldn't ask for more. The same as last season, the exact same as last season, winning for a second season in a row, 3-1 at the CAMARA. Absolutely brilliant. And 2 3-1s in a row. 2 3-1s in a row. First against Pompey at home and now Oxford away. So it's kind of a double whammy against both the Young Fan Podcast and 4-0 and their clubs. So just shows that's gone really well for us, really, honestly. But nah, it wasn't our greatest away day performance, though, I have to be honest, because I thought there were some stages in that game where Oxford, I thought, looked a bit sharp, especially in the first half, because in the first half, I thought our back three especially, Longwick, Wilson and Gillespie, were really poor. I thought they had games to forget, despite us looking the better team. But to me, that was all mainly down to our attack. Cosgrove, Azaz, Hardy, Butcher and Matete in midfield looked phenomenal. And as did Saxon early on his debut. But Oxford also looked best in attack as well. And I know our defence wasn't very good, especially in that first half. But yeah, that's what costed Oxford, was their defence themselves. It really did cost them. It really did cost them, because Hardy pounced, Saxon early pounced, Matt Butcher pounced, getting all those 3 goals. Brannigan getting the solo goal for Oxford. That's what won us the game. But I will be honest, despite the absolute pressure Carl Robinson's under at the moment, I'd say that's personally one of Oxford's better performances lately, despite the defeat. But we just had that better quality and more clinical finishing, and that's what won us the game as well. Our midfield were amazing. Mumba, Matete, Butcher and Saxon Early, all 3 of them were absolutely phenomenal from start to finish, and you could give any of those man of the match. I mean, I thought my man of the match was Matt Butcher. He had an absolutely brilliant game, as did Saxon Early, to be fair. On his debut, he looked so promising on his debut. Absolutely superb. And you know what's even better about this? This result is that some of our rivals struggled. Derby drew 1-1 with Lincoln. Ipswich drew 0-0 goalless away to Bristol Rovers. The only downside was Sheffield Wednesday beating Morecambe 3-0. And Bolton tormenting MK Dons 5-0. And as for the rest, Wickham beat Accrington Stanley 2-0 away. Cheltenham beat Cambridge 2-1 away. Exeter and Shrewsbury goalless 0-0. Fleetwood beat Peterborough 1-0 at home. Charlton won 1-0 away at Forest Green. Barnsley won 3-1 away at Port Vale. Pompey beat Burton 1-0 at home. And there you have it. So, even better is that despite Wednesday's comfortable win against Morecambe, we still beat Oxford at the end of the day. And because of that, we are still top of the league. Which, what more can you ask for? What more can you ask for? Absolutely brilliant. If we continue to be clinical like this, I think we should be fine against Fleetwood. It's not going to be easy, though, because they are our bogey side. The Cods are our bogey side. So I don't know how that's going to pan out, but I guess we'll find out. I think we are going to do it, though. I mean, like, brilliant, isn't it? It's absolutely brilliant. What an away win. What an away win. The only downside to that was the away day itself, because I rushed to get there. And then on the way back, as you remember, I was trying to make that train. Unfortunately, I didn't make that train because I was heading to Southampton that night to see my friends from university. Unfortunately, I did not make that train in time. I missed it by 2 minutes, which was a pain in the backside. And then even worse, the line between Reading and Southampton was shut, so I only made it as far as Reading, and I was stuck at Reading throughout the entire night. I was stuck at Reading throughout the entire night, and my next train wasn't until 20 to 6. It was mental. It was so tiring and exhausting. I couldn't believe it, honestly. But that's just my thoughts on both the away day and the away game itself. Result, brilliant. As an away day, I'm not sure. Especially when I'm trying to get to the other side of the city as well. It's a nightmare to get to the Kassam, honestly. But I don't think Oxford will go down. But they have been brought into this relegation race slightly, haven't they? Because the likes of Fleetwood and Cheltenham have closed the gap. Especially Fleetwood. Well, that's my personal thoughts on the game and also the away day itself. So that's the end of me. So I just wanted to say a massive thank you guys for watching this video for sure. And we're going to hand the rest of this video to two special Oxford guests, Nick Harris and the Young Fan Podcast. And then we're going to end it there. So yeah, cheers for tuning in, guys. And I will see you for the home game against Fleetwood. Up the Janners, up the Argyle, up the Greens, up the Pilgrims, up the Plymouth. Come on, you boys in green. Take care. Cheerio.
Very good game of football between two, I think, pretty decent sides on the night, and a great advert for League One football. Plymouth, I felt, deserved to win, league leaders, and I think they showed just why they are the league leaders, and the support they got from the away fans was amazing. Well organised, highly motivated, no really big stars, but I thought they were a very useful side. Oxford lacking in confidence, lacking in goals, I think matched them for a great deal of the game. Certainly when they equalised just before half-time, I felt the second half could be a bit tighter, but the goal that Plymouth scored, the second goal, I think, emphasised to me the difference between the two sides. A ball in from the right, Oxford not clearing the danger, Plymouth winning that second ball and scoring from close range. And then, obviously, the third goal coming in added time was when Oxford were pushing forward. Yeah, I like Plymouth. I thought mum and down the right caused Oxford's all sorts of problems. But I think it was the teamwork as much as anything that showed what a good side they are. And one would imagine they would be there or thereabouts when it comes to the end of the season. Oxford, 1 point in the last 18. They're looking over their shoulders a bit, 8 points away from the relegation zone. I don't think the two sides will meet next year, which is always sad because I think they're two very comparable sides and clubs. I just hope it's because Plymouth have been promoted and not that Oxford have been relegated. Good luck for the rest of the season, Plymouth.
How you doing, mate? Hopefully you're well. You've asked me to give my thoughts on the Oxford-Plymouth game on Tuesday night. Of course, it finished 3-1 to yourselves. Did we expect that kind of result? Yeah, we probably did. We are in a really, really bad place right now. You saw in the game the story of our season, to be quite frank. I thought defensively, extremely leaky. The goals we conceded were very, very sloppy. Going forward, totally hopeless. It does sound harsh, but we were really, really poor in those attacking areas once again. I thought Tyler Goodrum had sort of moments of quality. Wiltshire sort of struggled to get into the game. Carl Joseph had a few here and there, but generally we look at good chances, big chances. There wasn't many. There really, really wasn't. Yes, we showed bits of quality, but I highlight the word bits and emphasise the word bits because you showed it on a consistent basis. And right now, we are working hard. We're showing that the players do have a level of care for the football club, but that's a bare minimum. That is a bare minimum thing. And right now, that's the only thing that's really being shown. We know this league is extremely competitive, and you're really looking at the top end of that with a well-structured, well-balanced squad that has, of course, extreme work rate, but that's an expectation, but a consistent level of quality from top to bottom. The goal we scored was one that was certainly avoidable from your part. I thought the goalkeeper Burton should be doing much better from it. I think that the free kick was powerful from Cameron Brannigan, but yeah, if Cooper's there and he didn't get injured against Pompey, that is probably being saved, and that game could be very different. I think you probably would be sort of cruising through with a more comfortable result than 3-1, because although 3-1 does sound very comfortable, there was a point, of course, where it was 1-1, and there was a chance maybe that we could get something from it. You did make it 2-1 fairly quickly into the second half and then killed it off. I spoke about it when we talked about the game against Pompey. You are right now showing a mentality of potential champions, because when it gets tight, when it gets nervy, you go and finish the game off. Exact same goal scorer at the exact same minute. Ryan Hardy tucks it away and kills any hope for the opposition to get back into the game. In this case, of course, Oxford Football Club. So yeah, we're in a really bad place, and you are, we speak about comparisons between these two clubs, last season. We are completely in different places. The disparity is very, very clear right now. And, yeah, I'm not quite sure when our next win's going to come for you. I wish you all the best for the rest of the season. I think you've got that squad there that can really be competing to a high level, and you're showing that this season, and you've got a big business then now, maybe a top 2, maybe a title. We'll have to wait and see, but good luck to you. And, yeah, fair play. Thoroughly deserve the win on Tuesday night. Cheers, mate.
When they pull on the green, they're all Janners.